What's up, guys? Welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is Nessie and Alvin, and welcome to the Lee world. Thank you so much for coming back. And if you're new, karibu sana.
Yeah, please subscribe. Please.
So far, we are on part 4.
This is part 4.
Yes, this is part 4.
Yes.
So there are 3 other parts that you need
last
to catch up on. Yeah, this is the last one. Yeah. And then now we go to our everyday life.
Yeah.
So if you've not watched the other 3 parts, you should...
go
head
first.
There.
That's the first thing. Go watch part 1, part 2, part 3. Then you come back here. Otherwise, everything else won't make sense.
Yes, the series is called So This Is What Happened.
Yes, that's what.
And this is the last part of This Is What Happened.
Where?
Coronavirus. Now, the minute you came back from Dubai, you've seen from the honeymoon vlog, we're like, oh my god, so ready, so pumped, ready to work and do that thing.
The motivation is real. We were motivated.
At that time, it had, we were both entrepreneurs. I had just quit my job. We had plans, we had savings. We were like, things are moving well. 2020 was going to be our year.
Yes. Hold on, you're fast forwarding, babe. You're fast forwarding.
Okay, tell us what happened. Then who knows everything.
After honeymoon, it was amazing in Dubai. It was so good. We were so pumped. I was ready to get back to work, train my people and everything. And then there are 2 gigs I had done the previous year. That was 2019.
The end of 2019.
Towards the end of 2019, the 2 gigs I did. So they paid 2020 January, my friend. So I was bowling, my friend.
Wasn't that bowling?
Me was a millionaire by the way. No one can tell me anything. Me, I was getting ready. So I had plans. One of my plans was, which Nessie didn't know at that time, was I needed to buy her a car. That was my plan, to buy Nessie a car, then later on sort out myself, okay? Handle the lady, then...
That's so sweet.
I don't want to blush on YouTube.
But just blush. We all know you do it anyway.
Anyway, that was the plan. But again, story for another day.
Yeah.
So, as soon as that money was spent, lockdown.
Yeah.
Now, let your mind start being creative. Before even that lockdown, bruh, that's what I was telling you. I was supposed to be a millionaire. You people don't understand.
What is supposed to happen?
We were forming a bobsled team for Kenya. You guys, you don't know bobsled.
Oh my god,
research. Bobsled.
What?
Bruh, I was supposed to
we were supposed to be in New York.
Bruh.
New York.
Let me tell you, we are forming the first male African bobsled team.
Things were moving, you people.
Things were doing so well. Actually, first of all, I had to go and look for my US visa. I was denied the visa because I'd never in my entire life gone physically to be interviewed for a visa. So I never took as much information as I was supposed to. Then after that, I was like, what? Send in New York, I've just come from Dubai. I should keep these things rolling. We're going. So I was like, no, I'm going to do this again. So I went back and did it again. Imagine, this time I took them files. My friend, I own a charity organization. My friend, I have a wife, I am married.
Before he hadn't gone with his marriage certificate, he hadn't gone with the proof
US
of
Embassy, just throw your lungs. Throw your lungs and tell them, I will come back to Kenya. Yeah, it was the hardest thing I had to do. And I was even, the second time, first time, I'm the boy. You're just going to give me this because we are forming the Kenyan bobsled team, so it's obvious. But this time they don't give a shit who you are. They don't care. If the information is not enough, you will maybe stay there. So this time I was humbled, brought marriage certificate. I even almost carried photocopies of pictures. You see, I got married. My friend, it was a problem. I got letters. But then I was given the US visa and we were supposed to travel the next day. which was a Thursday. Boom! Donald Trump shut down America.
I feel like there was so much hope.
But there's still hope. We didn't know how long lockdown was going to go
we thought it was like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
a month.
so it's still okay. But now, there's something that has been affected like that. And I'm talking as a young man, a young married man, who still has to live up to some promises he made.
Come on now. Come on.
So, I started discovering that there are certain sectors in the financial department that have been attacked. They are under attack.
They're under attack.
They're under attack. It's a terrorist attack. There's a siege. Because remember, I was supposed to go back to work. Yani, nimerudi Dubai ready to work and I can't work. That is how bad it is, guys. That is how bad it is. And you need to work to also get to feed that financial sector. So, yeah. That is where we are.
Yes.
As a community.
Yeah.
So, still hopeful. In lockdown, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, we're good. 1 month down the line. Mimo you on IG. Yes, please.
Remember when we used to go live on IG it was how many times a week?
Every
everyone
day.
was at home.
It was every day.
Yeah, everyone was at home.
But something I can actually say is I love those moments because those sessions, they're just the best. But remember, I'm also an influencer. My friend, we wrote proposals.
Proposals were typed.
They were written.
Mimi huyo.
We wrote, we brainstormed, we sent. Now, those companies receiving the proposals, if you hear me, thank you very much for chocharing me. Because my friend, you indeed chochared me. This is amazing.
It's very good, very good.
We are getting back to you. We have to start this next month. I'm like, babe, guess what? We're good. This corona has nothing on us. Sindio?
It really had something.
Email, follow up. Even good Gmail is helping you follow up. Those people, you have not gotten a reply. So please, hit them up. So I go, hey sir, you said, what is crickets, my friend? Crickets.
Okay. You're taking me back. I'm just like, I'm already stressed. Just thinking about it.
I wrote proposals, you guys. And crickets. Guess what happened? No money there. Bank is just going like this. Savings, everything.
Everything. It's just being drunk.
Like,
because you need to eat.
Yeah.
You have bills to pay. Electricity was going like...
Was being drunk. Because there's nothing else you're doing.
We're
doing Netflix. And Netflix doesn't care. It's going to take its money. Every month.
And not just Netflix, even electricity.
But exactly my point. Electricity is also going. But what else can we do? We are bored. Apart from the IG, by the way, I will come back to that IG thing because you see, as we are starting to suffer, there are people on IG who are on vacation. I'm like, are we in different worlds or what?
Let me tell you, people are balling. You see people buying free J's, buying CG. What I'm like, do they know there's a pandemic? I was like, where? First of all, I've not been to a supermarket in how long? No, I went during Corona, no lie.
Yeah.
I went a couple of times, but other than that, you just buy your too small.
And that is not as we normally buy stuff.
Yeah, as we go ham.
My friend, I bought 25 kgs of rice.
Yeah.
Now remember, before I even get into the details of food, let me first say this. Money was going down. As a man who is willingly ready to provide, stress is coming up. So I'm getting, kiasi, depressed, bounce back. I'm like, nah.
We got this.
Nah. Then I think about, I just hear the electricity, depressed, I jump back, Then romance died.
What
Our
is
relationship
romance?
was
What is romance? Like, I don't even know what that is anymore.
Babe, don't lie to people.
Babe, you stop being romantic. Let me tell you, Maina, this is what happened. We came from dates and honeymoons and all that. Oh, fabulous stuff being shared with gifts.
Wake up.
To nothing.
We are in a pandemic.
I understand that was a pandemic. Yes, but I still expected the romance you had when you were dating. You remember that romance?
We were dating.
Still, you need to keep it boiling.
You guys.
So at that time, I'm expecting, even if there is nothing, at least you can acts of service, make for me breakfast in bed even once a month.
You guys, okay. I'm a newlywed. I've
You're
been wed. By the way, I wasn't new. But as in the point is, this is something, we're getting married and they lived happily ever after. That's the mentality. But now, because you're trying to be positive, but this is a boom. No one was ready for what happened. My friend, I'm getting stressed. Remember, I'm self-employed, okay? If I don't walk out of this place, starvation.
Each other for dinner.
Exactly. As a man, I work in chambers. You move one drawer, you deal with that drawer, close that drawer, another drawer. That's how I work.
Like that.
No, that's how I work. So if I'm stressed about money and everything and providing, do you know how hard it is to juggle lack? You're looking at poverty, saying hi, come, and also romance. How are you going to ignore poverty at your romantic?
No, it's possible. Okay, guys, you tell me, is it possible or not? Comment on the comment section and tell us, is it possible to balance both, especially the guys, both working hard and being romantic?
Working hard? Babe, you're not putting it well. You're working hard. There's a pandemic. Your business is affected because your plans are affected. Okay?
Okay, babe, I understand, but still... you'd have just like those two small and even I loves you you see? Even I love yous were rumors. You hear it like once a week.
How can I say I love you and things are going bad? Okay, guys, may I have high standards for myself?
We all have high standards, but still, even when you are in the valley of the shadow of death, you still have to be romantic. At
that time, you can't even think of those value of the shadow of death.
No, I need someone to explain this clearly to me.
If I want a man who has gone through this. I don't want a man. No, I don't want a man who is still living in the mother's house. I want a man who is out of his house. He's staying his, and you are young and you're married. I want you to. You are the only person who can relate to me. If not, don't even comment.
And the wives to those men, aren't you to help me understand how to deal with such.
Anyway,
yeah.
But I thank God we actually went through that, because it was as soon as honeymoon, close to happiness, there is sadness.
Opening to sadness.
And that was what we call boot camp. Sasa, it's no longer fitness boot camp, it is real boot camp. Guys, just like in Egypt, whereby their food was affected, the Lee's food was also affected.
Where?
Now, ladies and gentlemen, strategy had to come in. Remember, it's a new year. Alvin is bulking because there's going to be strongman. Nancy is losing weight. My friend, we are going to talk about 3 types of food that saved the economy
of the Lee world.
Me, personally, since I was a kid, Mchele, every day.
All day.
I can eat it.
Actually, he eats that literally every day.
Yeah.
If you want Alvin's secret to muscles, it's rice.
Man, I love rice. I can't lie. Since I was a kid, I'm a Luo, and I'm sorry for other Luos. I just don't like ugali. That's simple.
Neither do I.
And I was born in the ghetto. Not lying to you. I've come from the ghetto, so it's just weird. Anyway, secondly,
Githeri.
For this
for
one,
me.
Nancy had an insane craving for githeri and cabbage. I thought,
was so yummy.
What?
You thought what? You thought, say what you thought.
No, there's nothing.
No, I was not pregnant. It's just me. I like githeri. Like when you make it to that too.
Let me tell you why I don't like githeri.
Oh my God.
When I was still staying in my parents' house, whenever it was githeri stocked in the freezer,
Things
were bad. So for me, it's bringing back bad memories.
Me, I did have
Cabbage.
that.
First of all, even
But
cabbage. Cabbage, yeah. When I look at cabbage, I think of just poverty just coming. Like,
No, that's my favorite vegetable.
I'm sorry to say, it's very bad. The cabbage is very good,
you know,
but it's things that just
Alvin
affect
and
you
I
from
have
childhood.
had like totally different upbringing. He's gone to boarding. I've never gone to boarding. So for them, they eat githeri in boarding.
I've never eaten githeri. I studied in Uganda.
You didn't eat githeri?
Hell no. There's
So
no.
we're telling me the
Uganda has more food than Kenya, my friend.
Okay, fine. But he's had that hardship.
Okay, I've had hardship like.
Mine was like hardship, but you know. But it was hardship.
She only had hardship when she was a baby till early teenagehood. After that, it's this graph like this. It's like this. Pew!
Let me tell you,
That was her
very
life.
nice. I don't care what anyone says.
Anyway, another character came in place. I cannot eat rice alone, but then let me introduce you to Mbo. Sure. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I came back to Kenya in 2013. I never knew what mbosho means. I know what mbosho means.
My days, mbosho really beans, I might something else. Because me, I was told it's Kikuyu for beans.
Beans. Yeah, me, I know it's beans.
So, but then I heard someone saying mbosho is like small insects or something. That's
The weevils.
Yeah.
Those are bean weevils.
Yeah. So that's what mbosho is. So me, I don't know. Can you clarify if you're a Kikuyu, please?
Me, I don't care.
clarify
Whatever I
for
was
us.
eating was mbosho. My friend, I ate mbosho. We even formed a mbosho song out of it. Mbosho. Mbosho. Utanyamba leo. Mbosho.
Where? Let's not even go there. Alvin is bulking and then eating bosho.
Rice and bosho.
Let's just
daily.
say,
Nesi,
being married-
githeri, cabbage.
Being
daily.
married to a fitness coach who is bulking is not easy. It's not
My
easy.
friend. Look,
It's not easy.
you're not seeing even the irony, babe. You're bulking in a pandemic. Get serious. You're literally trying to get fat in a pandemic. So it's me who's finishing the food stores, in other words.
Yeah.
Then after that, I got tired of mbosho, but there's nothing else you can do.
It's
I bought chili just to spice up everything. Then I remember now you start craving soda. I remember you were
Man,
craving soda.
anything other than bosho, anything.
Then I got a secret. I bought minced meat. Minced meat, since minced meat is so tamu, and I can finish. By the way, I could finish minced meat so fast, Like you buy a kg of minced meat, one day it's gone. So, but then I'm the one who's going to suffer the most, because Nancy at that time accidentally went vegan. Anyway, no offense to any people who are vegetarian and vegans.
Vegan was thrown out.
But anyway, I now started using minced meat as the Ugandans
Spice.
call it chirungo. Spices for beans. My friend, that combination like this, it's the best combination I've ever had.
Yeah.
Now I live.
Just make sure you're sleeping alone, because no one is interested.
Nothing happened there. Anyway, 3 months down the line, I had also started. First of all, before Corona, I was trying to work on online fitness. Before Corona, I even did a lot of changes. I did a lot. Alright, sorry, I'm back. I had to go and train a Zoom class. Anyway, I was saying before COVID, I had to go and I had started to prepare my online training platform. I've been doing this since campus, but this was another level, okay? So now that Corona happened, there are certain things that I put on hold. And so COVID gave me that push. Oh, okay, now you used to do this, now go and make it even better. So I said that, and it helped us actually during that time, because that was the only way we could get some money to pay the bills now, because there's no other way for us to make money at that time, since proposals were not being answered,
Just being left on the way.
everyone is locked up. And yeah, it was really tough. I know there are people who have actually had it tough. Like people lost parents. We know of even someone very close to us who had medical bills to pay, my friend. And then me and they say, like, you think you have problems? You don't have problems, trust me. So we were happy that at least either way we were moving forward, you know, and we didn't have any day that we slept hungry. There are guys who are being evicted from the home, from their houses. There are people who actually, I lost my grandma, not to COVID, but I lost my grandma. She suffered from breast cancer, but we had to do the burial on Zoom. So who is that?
Man, that's money. Can you thank God?
You know, I have a business phone and I hate that.
So you change the
ringtone.
Change it.
And then sometimes you think it's money and you know what to find? Safaricom. Useless. Anyway.
I can't.
So we buried my mom on Zoom. My grandma, sorry. Woo-wee. Hey.
Spit that fire. Guy.
Hey.
What?
My chest.
Mom
I don't know.
Live till she's 100.
We just actually dropped. Sorry, we buried our grandma on Zoom. It was very painful. But then we later on, that was I think a month ago or something, we went and gave a proper send-off. Yeah. So yeah, those are things that were happening. We used to now look at other people who are being evicted. The guys were asking me, Alvin, just send me 2K. It will help me calm down the landlord. And things were tough on our side, but even in the tough, I helped people during that time, because when God is planning a setup of a sort, and it doesn't matter whether they're suffering, but if you have sacrifice has to come. And I'm glad I actually helped her. And then me and Nessie just stand on the balcony and I'm like, wait, people are suffering for years. We're here crying at you suffering. Wait, people are doing badly off. Our neighbors here, they demolished houses. It was brown. It was thick. Then now something happened spiritually. As things were tough, according to us, I could go to pray in the bedroom. I go with a lot of psych to pray. When I get to the bedroom,
I have nothing to
tell God. I'm like, God, in fact, whatever you think I'm going to say, you start saying something. Let me hear you say what you're going to say. Say it for yourself, please. That I get up, then I come here. I come to the living room. I'm hungry. I go to the fridge. I open. The fridge is my friend.
It's looking at you as you look at
white, very white, shining, and there are crickets there. My friend.
Crickets.
Then, as in cricket sounds, as in you know what I mean, the meme. I go back to the room and I pray. I'm like, Jesus.
Emphasis.
My friend, you know things are serious when. The longer you pronounce just name, you
feel like it's
you
more
feel like he has had you, my friend. Then I'm like, help our finances, please. Hey.
Well, we prayed.
I prayed, my friend. We prayed. Then after that, but then you people think you prayed. I don't know. Have you ever gotten? I don't know. For those who pray, I'm not judging anyone by the. No matter what, I'm just trying to throw a point out. Anyone who has prayed very desperately, you know you're praying when you can't even hear what you're saying or even can't make sense. For example,
not speaking in tongues.
Imagine, but as it was insane. It was insane. And then again, no change. Let me tell you, there was change. It's just that we never saw it. Like once in a while, money just pops up in Ness's M-Pesa. And it comes when we needed it. We needed it, you know. And God was just faithful, man. We kept praying. Then my uncle in Sweden calls me always when it was badly off. You know, when I'm the most stressed, then he tells me, but have you really been spending time with God? And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, you've been spending.
I ignore it. Again, he calls after a week. Same topic. Then when I now paid attention to what he was saying, spend intimate time. I'm not talking about, my friend, it's literally pursuing God and something of a sort, seeking Him. Then that's when things now start opening up slowly by slowly. Then I'm like, where this was God speaking to my uncle, because he could not let me rest. I used to get up to WhatsApp video calls, missed calls, everything. It was just, but we thank God. We thank God. There are levels of what do you call it? We go to levels of struggle whereby things are thick. You know, things are thick when you say it, they're thick. And you know, when a dude approaches his guy and says, bro, you already know what he wants to say.
This position tells you everything.
It tells everything. Akianani, I will pay you back.
I will pay you back. That's what
already
you
shows
like
you.
90% of the time.
Now guess what? For me, I have pride ile hakuna. But then I was reduced to one moment. It never happened, whereby I was almost going to address my own father as bro Nikobaya. But it never happened, I thank God. If that notice this well.
My mom would call, are you guys okay? That time you're like, nothing. You're like, yeah, we are fine.
We're okay.
Yeah, we are fine.
We're okay. Let me tell you what that does to you as a man. For the men out there, your mother-in-law calling your wife, you as the man, are you guys okay? Remember, you paid bride price, everything. I'll take care of this girl. Do you understand what I mean, man? Maybe I'm overthinking, but for me, those things affect me. Not sana, but to do more, like do better, you know, to push on and make sure that
things are good.
Things are good, you know. It was that crazy. But anyway, we thank God. We learned very many lessons. First of all, lesson number 3, marry your best friend. That's something you should do. If I did not marry my best friend, it depends. People are different. My friend, this is COVID was a moment where I'm sure people's relationships went to the dogs, you know, and because of the way people handled it. For us, how we handled it, I thank God. I don't know. For me and Nessie, we used to make fun of ourselves, and we die. We laugh. We're like, yani umekula githeri. Do you know how many gunias of githeri have you eaten? Do you know how many gunias? Yani we used to make fun of ourselves, and that actually helps us. Yeah. We took walks. Okay.
We walked.
You say walking.
Yeah.
We worked out together. That used to keep us fresh. Hope every day for a better.
And something my mom always said, that we have to speak softly to each other. That was very important, because that was a really sensitive time.
Yeah,
you can say something that, you know,
it's true, because everyone is stressed, and out of stress, because you even don't know where this is coming from. You're just stressed generally. Then you you put all your anger.
Talking about focus.
You
need to speak softly to each other. We need to motivate each other, encourage each other. Because like when one day I'm down, he's up.
But
one day
he's down, I'm
up. I'm like, we got this. God got us. And then the next time I'm like, we can't be somebody like this. Like, we got this, you know. So as they say, 2 is better than 1. If you want to travel far, travel with someone. If you want to travel fast, travel alone. So as you want to travel far.
Yeah. My friend, the dream is still alive. As you can see, our theme song is always thriving.
We are thriving from this moment.
Whether it's good or bad, trust me, ever since the crazy corona, God has been so merciful. You have no idea.
God has come through. Hey!
In ways you can't explain. I can't even lie to you. Do you know, in this entire time, I've never slept hungry. We have paid our rent, any loans, like,
they're just like,
man,
how?
I don't know. Sometimes, because it was really, uncomfortable, we couldn't see what God is doing. But when you sat back or when you had other people's problems, then you're like, okay.
And then you start counting your blessings, you realize, we never got sick, we never lacked food, we were always sheltered.
Imagine
we even had pizzas.
Imagine my friend ate that pizza.
Because it's been so long. You eat it with all the life you have. Anyway,
it was insane. But guys, I would say, as a young married couple, I'm not sure every couple goes through this, but I think every couple must have that
test,
boot camp test of the relationship. And for us, COVID did it. Because after honeymoon, complete.
The total
opposite.
Imagine.
Complete. And it really tested us in terms of, how did it really test us? In terms of
in every
how
way,
do we push forward together.
It was tested in every way, that's what I'm saying. Every way. But we thank God we are here.
Nessie got to learn certain stories about me that she has never known. Like,
we actually bonded a lot more by the way.
Yeah, we did. But anyway, those are stories for another day. Thank you very much for coming for part 4. I know
the final part of so this is what happened
is that. Yes, that is what happened.
That is it now.
Trust me.
Is what happened, and that's where we are now.
We owe you guys more stories, but that will come in other vlogs.
Yeah, but now
this is it, to be honest.
It's a wrap.
Thank you for making it to part 4. Yeah.
Thank you for subscribing.
It's okay.
Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Remember,
thank you for the support.
We need your answers, uko chini.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
Thank you for the support,
Feel free to follow us on Instagram.
Yeah.
And shout out to you for watching all this way. We love you guys. We'll see you next time.
Peace. God bless.